It just steers on so many levels.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the BoonBoomger DX Boonboom controller. So here we are, and there it is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Now, as you can see, I bought the little combo deal of the controller and the Robo, but we're just going to be taking a look at the controller. This week, we'll do the Robo. Next week, there you have the Robo, controller, Boon Violets, Boon Violets, stuff, things, team on this side, stuff and things on this side, things and stuff. On the back of the box, of course, we have our obligatory product shots. Here's everything the controller does and all of that good stuff. Again, more things, more stuff. And on the bottom, we have a lot of stuff that I cannot read. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. And of course, we have Sad Pac-Man. That's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the BoonBoom controller, and this is the transformation device and weapon of Boon Violet, the 6th member of the team, and this is pretty cool in my opinion, and this does a lot more than the other two changers do, so automatically this makes it my favorite changer of the series. So yeah, definitely do dig it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Here we have a nice screen right here. We'll have some lights going off in this. You can see some kind of gauges in there as well. It says BoonBoomger right there. You can see it's kind of like a video game controller, hence BoonBoom controller. We got a D-pad here. We have 4 buttons here. We got some nice silver going down the middle. This right here is our trigger here. Little spring-loaded bits. We get some gray and yellow down the sides, more tampograph details up top. On the back, we got some molded detail, not too much to talk about. There are some release buttons here. Your on-off switch is right here, and your speaker is right there. The battery compartment is right here. It takes 3 AAA batteries, which are not included. You have to get those yourself. But yeah, overall, a pretty cool changer/weapon. Also, steering wheel. Yeah, all in all, a pretty cool design here, and you can push these 2 buttons right here to unlock these sections. You can bring it up, so it is now in its weapon mode. It's just kind of a bow and arrow deal. Pretty cool. Then you push them again to bring them back down, and yeah. And for a quick comparison, here it is with our other 2 steering wheels, so you can see how they all look together. So, there you go. Pretty cool. So let's get down to the noises, shall we? Let's. So again, your on-off switch is right here. Turn it on, and we get... And as always, it tells you what it is in case you already forgot. And you can pull this back. Get a little noise there. Now, one thing to note is that the position of these side pieces does not affect the electronics in any way whatsoever. So you can have these up, and you're going to hear the same noise. So regardless of whether these are up or these are down, it does not affect the electronics in any way whatsoever. You will get the exact same noises regardless. So just making you all aware of that. So without further ado, let's get down to the BoonBoom changing. So to do that, we're going to push any of these buttons here 3 times. So lights going off in there. And when you're ready, just say BoonBoom change. So we get some Boon instead of the Boon. There you go. We've transformed into Boon Violet. Now, Another thing to note here is that I know on the show he pushes specific buttons to do things, but honestly, with this toy, it does not matter which buttons you push, you will get the exact same noises. What buttons you push here, you will get the exact same noises. So what button you push doesn't affect anything. You're going to get the same noises regardless. So I could push any button 3 times. So as you see there, you can push any buttons you want. You're still going to get the exact same noises. So there we have our transformation. So now let's do some attacks. So we'll put it into weapon mode just for the sake of accuracy. But again, it doesn't matter if these are up and down, up or down. You will get the same noises regardless. But to do an attack here, we can pull this back and hold it. Charging up. There you go. And now release. And explosions and explosions. And if we just hold it down for a little bit. That's all you get there. So you have to hold it for the entire length of time to get the Boon shooter. So now we're going to go into our commands with our buttons and our D-pad here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push one of the buttons, push the D-pad, and then push the D-pad twice. It's going to be hard for me to remember all these sequences. So we're doing button, D-pad, D-pad. This is what happens. So let's do that. Hold this back. Okay, so now we're going to do button, D-pad, button. We're in sniper mode, so pull this back. Perfect! There we go. So we got the sniper mode. So now what are we going to do? We're going to do button, button, D-pad. And more explosions with the Bakuage Fire. So, now we can bring these back down. We can be in steering wheel mode now, or controller mode, whatever you want to call it. It's really steering wheel mode, but, you know, either way, whatever you want to call it. Again, so now we're going to do some other stuff here. So now we're going to do D-pad, D-pad button. So there we have that. So now we're going to do D-pad, button, button. So we got the BoonBoom Maharobo. Oh, yes. So now what are we going to do? We're going to do D-pad, button, D-pad. Then push the button. And you have your Boon finish and more explosions. Okay, so now we're going into the final mode that we can do here. Now, you're going to get a bunch of phrases here. I think there's 10 phrases in total. Now, I watched somebody else's video, and I was very mindful of what he was pushing and what noise was coming out of it, and I was taking notes and everything, because that's what I do to prepare for these videos. So when I went to replicate it myself, that's when I realized, oh, the sounds are randomized. So, yeah. We may not hear everything here, but I will do my best for you to hear as many of these phrases as you can. So to activate that, we're just going to push the D-pad 3 times. Okay, now we're starting to repeat ourselves here, so to cut this off at any time, just pull the trigger. And there you go, it resets everything. But I don't know if that was all of them, but hopefully you heard a good amount of them. But yeah, it's pretty much all this does, so there you go. So there you have the Boon controller, and yeah, this is really cool. I do quite like it. This does so much more than the other two changers, so that automatically makes it, you know, a much more fun toy. There's a lot you can do here. There's a lot of playability, so I definitely dig it. I like it. I like it very much. So there you go. And now I picked this up from Hobby Link Japan, but of course there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you're interested, such as CS Toys, Ami Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake, of course, as always, eBay and Amazon. You can also get Super Sentai items from BigBadToyStore.com. You can also check out the BoonBoomger playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the BoonBoomger DX BoonBoom controller. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.